now the fun begins.
Meet him.
As if you don't know.
Originally online, devoutness has to do with maybe a relationship with God, and I don't know that his was more strong than mine. He was more observant of kosher rules than I was.
Ma'am?
Okay. Can you
Ma'am?
explain for the jury?
I have a feeling that maybe one's actions indicate how close your relationship to God is, and I'm going to say God probably isn't keen about having your ex-husband killed. Maybe it's just me. Maybe God has different ideas.
Not allowed. Or
where does
pork were
murder
not
fall in
allowed.
the kosher scale?
And so his beliefs changed over. My mom is on, right, I can't see her clothes from here.
Fuck off.
She's directly across from her.
She's
All right. Is she wearing a headset on her head?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let the record reflect the witness has identified the defendant.
Yes.
Your career?
Yes.
I don't know about my career. I used to be a lawyer. It wasn't
Me.
I'm sure I said that in 2013.
George's look.
How did your mom feel about Dan Markel in this time frame, 2012 to 2016?
Gulp.
Did you refer to your ex-husband as gibbers?
I did.
What is the meaning of gibbers?
Gibbers was just
This next bit, the Jew in boots, that's new, and the picture of the children's book, that's new. That didn't come out in Charlie's trial, and so that was a new thing. They're sort of just going deeper and deeper as they progress through this very systematic process of prosecuting and convicting all of the co-conspirators.
basically make him feel less scary. It was nonsense.
Did it reference Jew in boots?
That I don't remember.
It wasn't a friendly name, right?
It was a silly name.
Did you ever say that you hated Dan Markel?
I don't remember saying it, but I certainly could have.
Tab 31, please, to refresh your memory.
I said that I hate him in this moment.
Law professor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did your mom ever call Dan Markel any disparaging names around this time frame?
She did.
Okay, including piece of shit?
Yes.
Asshole?
Thomas.
Yes.
Right? Fucker.
A narcissist?
Yes.
A bully?
Yes.
A bastard.
A bastard?
Yes.
Did your mom help you as well, right?
It was a silly name. Yeah.
Ugh.
Let's go
Did you
to the
triple
order
blink
denying
there,
your
Donna?
petition to relocate. Was your mom aware that the order was filed? Going to pay the $1 million.
I think it was $1 million. Get the fuck out of
My
here.
dad and my brother.
And they were going to pay $1 million. You didn't have to pay any of it?
I don't remember having to pay any of it.
Okay. And they were going to give Dan Markel $1 million.
Weird,
for
huh?
what?
Wendy is by far the most discussed person in this case. And when you go back to Charlie's trial, wow, Donna was really big in Charlie's trial. It was like, well, who's on trial here? And I believe in Katie's trial, Charlie was the most discussed person. So if we believe in patterns and systems and processes and Georgia and Sarah's brilliance and their backing from their district attorney, their boss, TikTok, Wendy.
Yes.
To get a win.
Yes.
Yes.
She thought your divorce was
Yes.
something to be won. Right?
It seems that way.
Ooh.
When was the divorce final?
Oh, Donna.
It would have been final this summer of
So
2015.
cold.
July 31st.
God damn, she just reminds me so much of
we
my
saw
own
that
mother.
was the date for your trial.
Oh.
Did a trial take place?
Yes.
Okay. In this case,
I gave the police my cell phone to search.
let them download it
Ooh.
and return it to you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you familiar with a wiretap that was conducted in this case?
I've seen a lot of wires.
Fuck off.
By the police and reported by the police.
Yes.
And some of the voices on there.
I was able to authenticate the voices of my family.
All right. So Charlie
Ooh.
Adelson, Donna Adelson, Harvey Adelson.
Yes.
House here in Tallahassee.
I don't remember if it was the same date.
Ugh.
At that point, I didn't have the money I needed to buy the house because Danny didn't pay what he was supposed to.
Did you hear
$400,000 from him. She stole $400,000 from him. Is that not enough, bitch?
Did you hear Georgia? Just a
No, I
second.
didn't. I was too
You wanna
busy
go back?
ranting.
Georgia's like,
Can you skip back by 10 so we can hear it,
yeah.
please? Thanks.
I don't remember if it was the same date, but at that point, I didn't have the money I needed to buy the house because Danny didn't pay what he was supposed to.
Okay, but you don't remember which day you racked up.
Look at the and then look at Harvey there.
Yeah.
Okay. And did your mom
Lies.
have a position one where the image that I just had
I don't
up
remember.
there, was this image
I don't
sent to you
remember.
on October 31st? How did this get onto?
At that point, my attorney had to recuse herself because
She
she
didn't
had
want
to be
another
witness
minute
in
of
the
you,
case and to
Wendy,
say
or
that
your
that
mother.
didn't happen. And then I had to find a new attorney to represent me. Actually sound familiar, but I would have responded in a
remember.
motion. So I'm sure my attorney filed something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him
remember.
filing that motion.
Oh.
It sounds like if it's a motion you have a name for, then it exists.
And in that motion, do you recall, or does it refresh your
the fuck
memory
out of
that
here.
he was saying?
I don't remember that, but it makes sense that I would have
Oh.
filed it.
Do you
Get
remember
the fuck out of here.
just a couple months before? No.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't
But it was the
remember.
same day that you called him a monster. Do you
I
remember
don't
that?
remember.
I don't.
I don't remember.
I want to talk a little bit about your brother Charlie. The repaired or was not under warranty.
I don't know. I don't know.
Look,
a lot
she's Wendy's face. She does a little smile. Jupiter's delight. Like actually not little. Before the big cheesy smile, you can see a genuine smile plays across her face.
Determined that the TV couldn't be repaired or was not under warranty.
I don't know. I don't
There.
know a lot about EV equipment.
Cheesy smile.
The TV repair guy, I guess I should ask, were you upset, crying and upset during the
No,
time that the
before the
TV repairman
smirk.
was there?
I don't think so.
Before the smirk, you can see it just plays across her face, and then she covers that with that fake cheesy smile. The first one was very genuine. Jupiter's delight.
Were you particularly upset about the TV, the fact that the TV couldn't be repaired?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the TV guy, to your recollection, didn't actually.
That and then frame the same person you said that to makes zero sense, because she sent Rob text messages in that last little while saying, "This is my secret boyfriend." He wasn't a secret boyfriend. She was sowing the seed. She was going to say that he was broken up, that they were broken up, and distance herself, and then reeling back in. It's called like love bombing and breadcrumbing, and then push him away again. So pull, push to create this appearance so then like electronically, like in terms of a paper trail, an electronic paper trail, there's proof that Jeff would have had a motive because she was toying with him. It makes all the sense. They were framing Jeff. All the sense. Jeff was out of town or scheduled to go out of town both times the hitman came to Tallahassee. And he drove a very similar car. We have a short about that.
At the restaurant, you weren't
This is interesting
yet
too.
told that this was a shooting, were you?
This is
I was
very
not.
interesting.
You were only told something happened with your ex-husband.
I don't even know if I was told that. I was very scared something happened
Shut
to
up,
my
Wendy.
kids, and that's why law enforcement was there, and they wouldn't tell me.
Bullshit. So we know Wendy coincidentally took a shortcut that took her an extra 10 miles round trip out of the way. Nothing to see here. So she drives past her house, or up to Trescott, her former residence. She sees all the crime scene tape. She doesn't know what's going on. She thought it was an electrical storm. Maybe a tree had fallen or something. That happens all the time. So then she gets to lunch, and within an hour and a half, I think, of driving past Trescott, and full triangle out of the way, miles. Then the police say something's happened to Danny, and she's worried about her kids. But she wasn't worried about her kids an hour and a half. She drove all the way up. They have met, not in this trial, in Charlie's trial. I'm sorry, man, I'm going to have to debunk some of this. In Charlie's trial, they had the officer, the law enforcement guy who was standing at the crime scene tape. She drove up to the tape. She 100% did. She 100% did. And she did a weird K-turn thing. She testified to that. She drove up to the tape. The law enforcement guy testified to it.
Just this vehicle or a vehicle identical to this one approach your position?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did the vehicle do when it approached your position?
Just stopped pretty quick and turned around and headed back in the other direction.
Did the driver stop and inquire of you what the activity was at the Markel residence?
No.
Law enforcement officers.
So you didn't know.
But you just drove past an hour and a half earlier, you fucking lying piece of shit. Excuse me, in her testimony, she's already... Come on now? Wendi, that doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Carry on. I'm losing my fucking mind now.
In the car, they told me.
Okay. You remember
She was in on it
allowing
and
law
she's fucking
enforcement
next.
to take possession
Mark
of your
my words.
computer
Mark
in
my
that
words.
interview?
I told law enforcement to search my phone, search my computer, search my house.
She even, in the cop car, didn't ask, what's this about? She didn't say, why? What have I, she didn't ask any questions. She wasn't frantic. She didn't ask any questions. She just happily went along in the squad car to the Tallahassee Police Department for her interview. That's key. We're true crime people. That's key. No, because she's a terrible actress and she's a confident, she's cocky and narcissistic and also best laid plans and all that. She didn't ask any of that. No, wouldn't you make sure to ask that shit? But if you don't know, aren't you going to go? So if she didn't know, logically, any regular human being would go, what the fuck is going on? Why have the police come to take me in a squad car and they're not telling me anything? What's going on? Like, what's going on? The fact that she didn't is because it didn't occur to her what a normal, regular person with emotions would do, because she's too in the moment of the adrenaline of knowing, because she just drove past and saw that it had happened and that his body's been found. And now...
No further questions.
Boom, Georgia.
Just one moment, Ron. Prior to you filing your petition
She
for
grimaced.
dissolution, do you want me to come and get Jen?
She just grimaced. Even touching those files gives her disgust. Everything about Dan disgusts her. Even the proximity to the dealings.
I didn't see it that way.
Okay.
Ugh.
And
That's the way it was
your mother
seen.
never saw this person.
No, she didn't.
She's magnum cum laude.
Now, the state has
Whatever
referred
you
to
say.
this bride.
She's so smart.
You heard him talk about that,
Get
correct?
the fuck out of here.
I believe so.
Get it
It's
back on the
suggested,
stand.
I think there are emails that discuss this about potentially offering Danny $1 million.
Fuck off, Wendi. I think that would have been the end of the rage typing, the emails that Donna sent. I don't believe that was ever going to be like it. Just the once it was final, it actually set the ball rolling harder, I think. So perhaps Wendi was. I think she's scared of Donna, but maybe Wendi was bullied into giving those details to help the conspiracy. How many? One's in the chat if you've been railroaded by your mother to do something you don't want to do that you know isn't good, but you have no absolute choice because your mother runs the fucking show. Doesn't matter that you didn't want to do it. You did it, Wendi. See you in court.
That anybody in your family that had anything to do with it should be held responsible. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And that includes you, doesn't it?
Anyone who's responsible.
Oh, Wendi Donna's got death in her.
You said you were an actor in someone else's show. Whose show was
Oh, Donna, you're fucked.
I think I felt like
Wendy's
I just
also
wasn't fully present in my own life, that I had always been a real people pleaser. And so there was an aspect of see it in the order, but I don't remember actively saying anything or participating in a
She didn't really
stipulation.
know what it
In fact,
meant.
when you testified about this
I don't
previously,
know.
didn't you indicate you didn't know what with prejudice meant?
I think it's not something that comes up in my daily practice. And so at the time I had forgotten that it meant that it was a final order.
All right. And
Ugh.
it was suggested or said on cross that
I don't know what the question is.
Donna
Ugh.
was caring and devoted.
Nothing further.
We'll continue this afternoon. We'll take a brief break. The bailiff will take you back to the room.
shit.